Hello, and welcome into my studio. I've enjoyed being Memoryman for over 38 years now, and I enjoy it more and more every day because I'm able to share the gift of memory with all of you and the rest of the world, as I have at over 25 colleges and universities: Stanford, UCLA, Western State College of Law, USD, etc. It never ends. Millions and millions of students have learned from me, Memoryman. Thank you for inviting me into your office or your home or your school or your company. I'm Memoryman. It's a funny name, I guess, but I've been performing as Memoryman for over 38 years. And I've been at over 25 colleges and universities. And I've been on countless television shows and had many television shows. So today, or this evening, whenever you're watching me, or this morning, we're going to talk about the most important thing in your life after your spiritual connection and, of course, your family members and your health. Well, this is partly your health, but it's your memory. It's your ability to recall. It's your ability to be successful in school. It's your ability to be successful in life. It's your children's success. It's everyone's success. It's your memory. Now, on the website Memoryman.com, which features me and, of course, talks about all the learning experiences you'll have, you have an opportunity to become a member. It's absolutely free. It's a 30-day free trial. But it's more than a free trial because you're going to be getting the whole 8-hour course with books and study guides and so much more. The ability to earn money, to promote your own little memory efforts and get anything from a $10 commission to, believe it or not, $1 million commission. And we'll talk more about that later. But this is all about your future. This is all about your mind. Everything you do in your life will be determined by your ability to recall information out of your head. When your child is in school and they sit down to take a test, they're recalling information out of their mind. No, life is not all memorization. School is not all memorization. But it is all recall to a great degree. Well, there's public speaking in school, and there's sports, and there's, drawing and art. There's all kinds of different things. But a big part of it is the ability for someone to sit at a desk and take a test and recall information out of their head. Even if they have to problem solve, they need to go into their mind and remember what they have learned and then apply that knowledge and recall on tests. Once again, I'm here to talk about memory, but I'm also here to talk about Memoryman and Memoryman.com. Memory is a very, very big topic, and everything you do in your life will be determined by the use of your own memory. I want you to take a chance on yourself and invest in yourself, not a dollar, not a dime, not a penny, but nothing. I want you to invest in yourself by going to Memoryman.com and becoming a member. When you become a member of Memoryman.com, which is absolutely free, you will be able to experience 8 hours of audio instructions, books, study guides, and more importantly than that, you will be able to turn other people on to the beautiful experience of memory. Share your experience with memory. Meet other people. Have what we call mentees. We have mentors and we have mentees. If you get someone to also get the course free, they become a mentee. And guess what? We have a wonderful, wonderful journey. And that journey is to bring the gift of memory to millions of people all over the world. And even though I told you it's absolutely free, and it is free, the lifetime membership, if you enjoy it for 30 days, costs a little bit of money. But we don't want anyone to even pay for that. We want the people who have the wealth to buy it for others. And that's where you can wind up, if you're interested, earning a lot of money or a little bit of money. Now let's review. I'm Memoryman. I've been teaching memory over 38 years at over 25 colleges and universities. During this show, you may see clips of me doing that. You may see some information, character generated on the bottom of the screen telling you all about this. But this is very, very important for you. I'm 63 years old. I've spent my life teaching people how to use their memory. But now on Memoryman.com, and by the way, you can plug in Memorywoman.com and get to Memoryman.com, either way, because men and women do have different mental faculties. We have better aptitudes. Women are better in verbal. Men tend to be better in math. Of course, there's exceptions, but these are generalities. You probably heard of that many, many times. Women do better on the SATs in the verbal area. Males do better in SATs than females in the mathematical area. So whether you go to Memorywoman.com or Memoryman.com, you'll get to Memoryman.com and you will find an experience that will change your life. What would it be like tomorrow if you could triple your memory today? What would it be like for your students to be able to succeed in school, to get A's in school, to pass tests, to get into medical school? Or maybe you want to become a bus driver or a carpenter and you have to pass the construction test or the bus driver's test or your own driving test. It doesn't matter. It's always going to go back to your ability to recall on tests. Well, let's review. I'm Memoryman. I was born David, but I've been performing as Memoryman for so many years, I'm now Memoryman. How surprised would you be if we had 300 million members, each of them paying $10 a membership? But they wouldn't be paying it out of their own pocket. Let's get all the people who can afford to get the memberships for others to buy the memberships for others. And if you were to get one of those people to buy $1 million worth of memberships, then you would get a 10% commission and you'd get $100,000. Or you might want to buy millions and millions of memberships just so you can put your advertising in the membership. Or you just might want to buy a membership for yourself. But that buying a membership for yourself is the 1-year membership. The 30-day trial period is absolutely free. Go to Memoryman.com now or after this show and plug in your name and your email, and you'll be sent a username and password, and that will allow you to get 8 hours of instructions, books, study guides, and lots of information. Bountiful amounts of information. So much of your success in life is based on your memory. Now in 1990, 22 years ago, right now I'm speaking to you, it's 2012. In 1990, I created the comic book Memoryman. We made the film Memoryman about 6 years ago. We're making another film. Hopefully it'll be out this summer. Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, Iron Man, these are all comic books. I created Memoryman 23 or approximately 22 years ago. That was based on a character, someone inspired by my life as Memoryman. I'm not a superhero. I don't have powers like Memoryman does. He has the ability to have lightning bolts coming out of his hands, and he can run very, very fast and jump on top of buildings and float down on a parachute. And he has courage, and I think I could use a little bit more of that. But it was inspired by me, and I created that comic book. So when you see the movie inspires you to become a member. The membership inspires you to read the comic book and the novelization and the story. It's a beautiful story about an orphan boy who finds a book in the basement of a library, gets good at memory, and then becomes the foremost memory expert in the world. Michael Rose falls from grace, gets another chance as the goddess of memory, gives him 2 powers, and he leads a dual identity of Memoryman and Michael Rose. Clark Kent and Superman, Peter Parker and Spider-Man, Bruce Wayne and Batman, Michael Rose and Memoryman. What a wonderful world. What a beautiful world. I want you to join me in every way you can. Partner with us in this amazing venture. We're taking over the world with love and education, with memory. Wow. What would it be like tomorrow if you could triple your memory today? What would it be like for your children to have the confidence to succeed in school? What would it be like for you to make thousands and thousands of dollars by getting other people to become a beneficiary, or rather a benefactor, and buy memory courses for others? It's all there on Memoryman.com. It's so easy. You go to Memoryman.com and you click on 30-day free trial. And when you get there, to the 30-day free trial, You plug in your name and your email, and you'll be sent a username and password. In fact, you'll also be sent a letter in another email where you can invite other people to become a member. Think of that. Think of that. This is so exciting. This is a world of memory improvement, and a world of opportunity, and a world of vocation, and a world of making money, and a world of helping others, and a world of altruism. I'm so excited in my latter years to be able to culminate all my work into this wonderful universe of education, of job opportunity, of profession opportunity, of altruism, of helping others, of being a part of the story, the Memoryman story, the comic book Memoryman. Let's review. To somebody, all they have to do is click on it. It'll get them to the place where they can join up, and your mentor ID will automatically be in there. So when they sign up, they will be your mentee. In other words, you will be kind of their tutor. Not really. You won't be working on them, teaching them every day, but you'll be their sponsor, so to speak. Now, let's review. I'm Memoryman. I've been called Memoryman because I've been teaching memory, and I created the comic book 22 years ago. And having set the world record on CNBC, and having performed in feats of memory for so many years, I became to be called Memoryman. That's why if you go to Memoryman.com, you'll see me. Now, there are many memory experts, but remember, there's only one Memoryman. That happens to be me. Thousands and thousands of millions of people have learned from me over the years. Millions all over the world. When you go to Memoryman.com, you'll see me on CNBC setting the world record in front of millions and millions of people. Let's review. Now, I hope as I make this show, I hope the director will let me know when 28 minutes and 30 seconds is over, because that's all I have. I've only got 28 minutes and 30 seconds to change your life, for you to join me and change our lives together. This is so exciting. This is so exciting. You don't have to call a number. You notice there's no number on the screen. There may be for other things. But generally speaking, all you have to do is remember www.memoryman, MEMORYMAN.com, and your life will change. Whether it be learning memory, learning how to sit at a desk and take a test, learning how to remember everyone's name, learning how to give a speech, learning how to do a script, learning how to remember where your keys are, remember how to have some mind control. Or, as I said, when you go to Memoryman.com, you're going to find a place to click on 30-day free membership. And when you click on a 30-day free membership, you're going to put your name and your email in there, and then we will send you to your email address the username and password that allows you to become a member. You know, there's lots of memberships on computers. You need a username and a password to become a member. Okay? Just with your email. Remember, when you go on your email, you need a username, your user ID, and you need your password. So you'll get that, but you'll also get a letter. This is the exciting thing. Maybe you can imagine, as we get millions and millions and millions of members, paying $10 a piece, maybe you can imagine for the full year, not for the 30-day, that's absolutely free. And with that absolutely free membership, you get complete 8 hours of instruction, study guides, books, manuals, and so much more. Maybe you could imagine a time in the future when you've taken your invite letter, mailed it to all your friends, and many of those friends decided to be a member by clicking on your letter. This will be a little one sentence in your letter, one line in your letter, which will bring them to the sign-up page. And when they get to the sign-up page, your mentor ID, your sponsor number will be in there. So they'll automatically be connected to you. And you will be able to see them in your member area. You'll be able to see all the people you got involved. Now, if they buy $1 million worth of courses, you get $100,000. Or if they succeed in life, you can feel good. Or if they get their child to become a member and the child succeeds in school, you can be good. You can feel good. Because everything is based on your ability to recall. I've enjoyed being Memoryman. I've enjoyed it. I enjoy being in Memoryman 1, the movie. Hopefully I'll be in Memoryman 2. It'll be out hopefully this summer. Summer 2012. It is the biggest phenomenon of all time, human memory. And your ability right now to leave this show right now or after this show, and we've only got 28 minutes and 30 seconds from beginning to end, to leave this show and go to Memoryman.com and become a member. This is earth-shattering. This is monumental. You're part of something that's beyond belief. And yes, if you need a way to make an income, send out your invite letter to all the wealthy people in the world, and if they buy $10 million worth of courses, you'll get $1 million. Or if they buy $100,000 worth of courses, you'll get $100,000. Or $100,000, you'll get $10,000, 10%. So we've given everyone a way to make a living. Everyone talks about putting everyone back to work, that we have a giant unemployment problem. Well, we've solved, to some degree, our unemployment problem. Because it's all based on education. I hope you'll read the comic book Memoryman. I hope you'll go to the movie Memoryman 2. I hope you'll follow the character, Memoryman and Melody. And I hope this chance meeting of ours, as you've been flipping through the station and happen to come on this program, and there's this guy standing there, this 63-year-old man, and his name is Memoryman. That's awfully interesting. How would someone be called Memoryman? Well, you know, there's rappers with funny names, and Madonna has one name, and Cher has one name. Well, I have one name. I'm Memoryman. I'm the father of memory presently. There have been memory experts before me. There's thousands of memory experts, but there's only one Memoryman. And now, because of luck, because of chance, because you were flipping through the channel and you met Memoryman, your whole life is going to change, whether it be monetarily, emotionally, intelligence-wise, health-wise. Yes, your health is based on your ability to remember what you got to do to be healthy. No matter what you learn in life, if you can't recall it, it will be of no use. So I'm telling you today, as you can see, probably on the bottom of the screen, I don't know where they're playing the show, you can see that you can go to Memoryman.com and get the complete 8 hours of instruction absolutely free. And by the way, for those people who are the haves, who have some wealth, who have some means, wouldn't it be nice to go on Memoryman.com and buy millions of children the memory course, the complete membership for 1 year, for how much? $10. Buy 1 million children the memory course. We're getting more and more members every day. We're changing the world. And as the children read the story of Memoryman and learn memory, we're asking all these children to be good people. They've got to learn how to be a good person, and they've got to remember what it takes to say no to gangs, to say no to someone who coerces them into doing something illegal. There's a lot of good kids sitting in detention halls or in jails just because they were talked into something. They naturally are not bad people. This is life-changing. This is life-shattering. This is a whole new world. It's the world of Memoryman. Memoryman the musical, Memoryman the musical, all come to Memoryman the musical. That's something I sing in the musical Memoryman. Yes, I created the comic book 22 years ago. And we made the first movie, Memoryman 1, 6 years ago, and now we're making the big movie. That was about an hour, but that was more of an art movie. Now we're making the big movie. So a famous psychologist said a big part of success is luck. You're lucky. Today, you became involved in human memory. Now to review, I'm Memoryman. You can get the complete memory course absolutely free by going to Memoryman.com. 8 hours of audio instructions, books, study guides, manuals, lots of emails on new types of information. You can also get a job, so to speak, or get something to do where you can get wealthy people to become sponsors and buy memory memberships, the full year membership, which is only $10 right now for others. It's normally $360, by the way. A lifetime membership is $3,600. And be a part of this wonderful social network. Yeah, it's a social network because you're going to have all these people that you sponsor, and you're going to know who they are. And you can probably be able to see eventually who they sponsored and who they sponsored and who they sponsored. It's fantastic what's happening. And by the way, there's that one person out there that is a person of means, a woman or a man, who can afford to sponsor thousands and thousands of students. Call me directly if you'd like to speak to me. you can find my number, or you can email me and I'll get you my number. Call me directly. What a world, what a time, what an opportunity this is. I've enjoyed being Memory Man over these 38 years. I really have. Coming on 40 years. I started tutoring over my kitchen table in New York City and eventually became more and more famous. Over 25 colleges and universities, Stanford, USC, University of California, Los Angeles, all over the world actually. I performed on Canadian Broadcasting Corporation in Canada. I performed in France. I performed in England at the St. James Court Hotel. I've been all over the world teaching memory, and I want you to be a part of this. Isn't it something that you want to do? Don't you want the knowledge to unleash the power of your own mind? Don't you want to be able to send your invite letter to everybody else? Because when you go to Memoryman.com and you sign up, not only are you going to get a username and password that's going to allow you to become a member and get all this knowledge, but you are also going to be able to invite other people to click on your letter and get the complete course, absolutely free. And you will know who they are because when they sign up, your name will also automatically be attached to them. Not your name, but your what we call your mentor ID or your username. It will be attached. So when you send your letter, your invite letter to Mary, and Mary Smith clicks on your letter, there'll be a field where she puts her name in, she puts her email in, but when it says mentor ID, your mentor ID will already be in there. That's why we're getting hopefully more and more and more members, millions, tens of millions, hundreds of millions. We're changing the world, teaching people how to remember to be loving, remember to obey the rules, remember to obey the law, remember how to succeed, remember to keep their eye on the road, remember what it takes to be healthy, remember to look both ways when they're crossing, remember to be a good person. It's all about memory. I have enjoyed being Memory Man. I love that line from the show I do. Memory Man the musical, Memory Man the musical, all come to Memory Man the musical. I love that line. I love the story of Memory Man, the orphan boy who finds a book in a basement in a library, starts reading the book, gets better and better at memory, does feats of memory for passers-by, and gets more and more famous and becomes the famous Michael Rose, and then falls from grace, but yet meets the goddess of memory, who gives him one more chance to be a very, very spectacular person, and she gives him powers, the powers of lightning bolts, the powers of speed, the powers of courage. And Memory Man, or Michael Rose, is the memory expert by day, and he is Memory Man at night. Very, very exciting. Read the comic book. There's 4 pages of the comic book right now, and more issues will be out on the internet, on Memoryman.com rather. Be a part of this. Join right after this show. I've only got 28 minutes and 30 seconds. I want my producer to tell me how many minutes I have left. How many minutes do I have left? They're going to see. We've got to get going. You've got to call your. We've only got 5 minutes left. I don't know what to say. This is, literally life or death sometimes. What am I talking about? Do you know people are dying of Alzheimer's disease? We can't cure Alzheimer's disease, but to a great degree, with using our mind properly and proper diet, we can prevent Alzheimer's disease, and you'll find out about that. We even sell a food that helps you improve your memory. There's actually a food, the Memory Man Mix. Call me for that. We're running out of time. This is so important. This is monumental. This is earth-shattering. This is the Memory Man universe. You're going to be a part of it. Yes, you can make tens of thousands of dollars, even millions of dollars, possibly. How? Because when you get someone to be a mentee, to join up, and if that person is a philanthropist, and you can get Warren Buffett or Bill Gates or the heir to the Rockefeller fortune to buy $10 million worth of memory courses, you'll get $1 million. This is it. Millions and millions of members, we believe, are coming online on Memoryman.com, or go to Memorywoman.com. Yes, women and men have different aptitudes. We discussed that earlier in the show. To review, if you just tuned in, you say, what is this guy standing there? This guy's name is Memoryman. I was born David, but I've been performing as Memoryman so long, I became Memoryman. And 22 years ago, I created the comic book Memoryman. And now we're getting more and more, millions and millions and millions of members at $10 a member. And you can be a part of it. But it's free. It starts out free. A 30-day membership is absolutely free. And with that 30-day membership, you'll get 8 hours of audio instruction. You can download it. Even if you're not a member anymore, after 30 days, you can download the whole 8-hour course, and you've got it. Something that we sell for $360 free. Free. Knowledge free. The ability to succeed in school free. The ability to make money in your own profession. Doesn't matter whether you get a philanthropist to buy $10 million worth of courses and you make a $10 million commission or not. You can do the thing in your own profession. And you're getting older, you say, and you're afraid of Alzheimer's disease, and you're afraid you're getting dementia, and you're not thinking as clearly, and you're foggy. Learn the foods that help you do that. You can order the Memoryman Mix. That'll help you. You can learn what things to do. You can train this muscle. You see all these fitness shows on how to lift weights and do these stretches and do this. What about the muscle in your brain, in your skull, your mind, your memory? Learn how to use it. Learn how to use it. Memoryman the musical, Memoryman the musical. All come to Memoryman the musical. That's a line in the show I do. I've enjoyed being Memoryman. And now the Memoryman memberships are sweeping the country. Join us in every way. Be a partner in any way. Partner with us on any level. Partner with yourself, with your own success. What would your life be like tomorrow if you could triple your memory today? What would your children's life be like? Remember, your child, or if you're in school yourself, sits at a desk, gets a test, and you or they have to take information out of your head, recall it, and put it on a piece of paper. Yet you've never been taught how to do it. I hope you don't feel I'm being conceited, but there's no one who knows how to do it better than me in the world. Over 25 colleges and universities. Go to memoryman.com and read all about it. I love seeing my thousands and thousands and millions of students. I love it. I love to see their progress. Some of them are 40 years old, doctors, lawyers, many of them are. And I get letters from them to this day, and I meet them to this day. Go to memoryman.com. You'll see me. You'll see me when I was 30 years old, when I was 35 years old, when I was 40 years old, when I was 45 years old. Now I'm 63 years old. Is there anyone on the face of the earth that knows more about memory? There's only one more minute left. There's one more minute for you to write down memoryman.com. If you can't remember it, I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can. And for free, you're going to get a $360 course, absolutely free, no strings attached. All you have to do is go to memoryman.com, put your name in and your email in, and you will be able to succeed. How many seconds left? 5 seconds. 4 seconds. I love you. I love teaching memory. And start to love yourself and your children and your family even more than you do by giving them the gift of memory. Thank you.